and welcome to part 71. We're gonna finish off this little part. We're gonna finish up this Skulltula house. That's what I meant to say. And if you notice the continuity errors I mentioned last part, I'm wearing a mask that I wasn't wearing at the end of the last part, amongst other things. I probably have a different number of hearts and stuff like that as well. Sorry about that, but it's not really that huge of a deal, is it? Die, please. Thank you. Those 4 stall children, I didn't do it here because I was getting really sick of re-recording it at this point, but you actually are supposed to talk to those 4 stall children, and they will tell you the last 4 steps for the little color sequence that we have to memorize. Obviously the first 2 steps were in that library, if you remember. You do have to write that down because for some reason Link's not smart enough apparently to put it in like the bomber's notebook or something, so just jot it down on whatever's nearby. If you're playing it on an emulator, you could always open up Notepad, unless you're playing it on a Mac. But yeah. Fire! Burn that too for no real reason. Actually, I think I have to burn up that other one. I'm not sure actually. There might be a Skulltula in there, in one of those pots. I mean. Doesn't look like there is. There's no hole. But still, why else would they put the spider web above it? I guess. Alright, whatever. I give up. Go over to this one, which also doesn't have a hole in it actually, so that's useless. Then go to this one, which does have it. Hooray! Death to the infidel. Now we can start that sequence, or actually no, we shouldn't, because there's still 3 more Skulltulas in the chandelier. Die please, thank you. Die please, thank you. That was annoying. Okay. Let's try this sequence. As I was recording this, I was trying to read my blurry handwriting off the back of a receipt I think it was written on, which is like partially laminated, so I couldn't read. And I went for blue when I was supposed to go for red. So here's yellow, green, and then red. There we go. Green again. Blue, maybe. Okay then. Red. There we go. And for some reason there's no sound effect of that thing opening. You'd think it would have some kind of creaking sound, but I guess not. Die! If you listen in the background, you can still hear the sound of the Skulltula dying. It was like a burning sound. And then it ends. That's a really weird audio glitch, but anyway, it's not a big deal. It's not my emulator, that's actually the N64 too. Speaking of weird audio glitches, I'm recording this in Sony Vegas and not Audacity like I usually would, because apparently Audacity doesn't work very well with 64-bit computers, which I have now, so and it has a weird glitch where once the recording gets beyond about 5 minutes, it starts like putting red lines all over the screen, which is really weird, but it doesn't actually affect anything, so I'll just ignore it, I guess. Kind of a weird glitch, though. It's a great program. Anyway, I thought I heard a noise. I came here for shelter. I was going to hide from the moon, blah blah blah. You have to beat this Skulltula house within the first day. Otherwise, this guy won't come and there won't be a point. Anyway, here's the Giant's wallet. So that's our fabulous prize. We get the Giant's wallet, which will allow us to hold up to 500 rupees, and we also get a heart piece, which is pretty nice, if I do say so myself. And yeah, he just reiterates what he just said, so leave out here. And now it's the end of part 71. I'm gonna have different items on the C buttons in part 72, but other than that, everything's good, so I'll see you then and we'll get a start.